Aloha, it's Katchina here with my Pilates Studio Pro and this gorgeous view. Today I want to go over some shoulder stability. No matter what you're doing, what kind of exercises, hobbies, from CrossFit to dancing and yoga, everything in between, shoulder stability is really important. And a lot of people come to me with shoulder issues, a lot of tension in the neck and traps. So today what I'm going to teach you is going to help to alleviate some of that. Hi, friend. Okay, so I have the bar and I have it on the tension that I need. You want to start with a little bit of tension that you can feel initially. So we're going to start with the heels right underneath the sit bones, and from the pelvis here, want to keep drawing up in the stomach. So just be really aware with your breath. We've talked about this before, and core breathing, which is going to help with the alignment of everything else. So to start things up, we're going to have palms up. I'm going to hold with my fingers on this first one. Shoulders are rolled forward, up, back, and then soften them down. I'm going to lean back, but like if you were sliding up a wall. And we're going to pull the bar into the rib cage. We want to pull down in the armpit muscles, so those lats and shoulders. So inhale, we're going to come forward. I'm going to scoop back a bit more. Shoulders are down. Exhale, pulling in. So we're going to keep now the shoulder blades locked. So the shoulder blades are hugging into the midline of your body. The elbows are coming in close to your body. So you inhale forward. Exhale, pull the stomach in and hold here. You want to be sure from right to left, nice broad open chest. Let's do two more of this. So if you're feeling it in your triceps, right underneath the armpits there, your lats, you're onto something. Maybe a little bit in the shoulder blades too, if you're not that familiar with using them. This is going to target it. Moving on here, we're going to keep those shoulders down. Going to lean back a little bit again. Again, you can be totally upright, but the way that I have it positioned for me, I'm going to hinge back a little bit just so I can activate more. Elbows are at the same height as my shoulders. And exhale, I'm going to bring the bar right to my nose. And then inhale. And exhale. I'm trying to keep the elbows at the same height. So I'm isolating biceps. And I'm continuing to pull down in my lats and shoulders. Notice the fingers are nice and long. Keep pulling down in the shoulders so your neck is nice and long. And let's do two and one more. When you're working a lot of these subtle muscle groups, it can really build heat quick. Flipping the hands over, holding with my thumb, and fingers are going to be nice and long. Here I'm going to sit into a chair position. Make sure that you can see your toes underneath your knees. And then you don't want to stick your booty out. You actually want to draw it in a little bit, pull up in the lower stomach, and I'm going to pull straight down, bringing the bar to my thighs. Inhaling up. We don't want this. We want to keep those nice and still so that the arm is working within the joint and the whole shoulder joint is not working. So we're keeping that nice and stable, keeping those shoulders on the back. Breathing. Good. You should be feeling this in your triceps, toning the lower, upper back part of the arm. Working shoulders. Feeling some heat in your thighs maybe. Again, you can do this. This one you can do sitting down in a chair. You can do standing up. It all works. Let's do two. Nice variation. And one. Okay, so now you're going to follow me to the other side. We're going to balance it out. Okay, so we're going to work some of the front chest a little bit here. Shoulders, again, are down and soft. Navel is drawn in. I'm going to keep the elbows up at shoulder height. Fingertips are reaching. Notice my stance. I'm going to stand like this with my feet still hip distance apart, but I want to stretch the back of my calves. So we're going to exhale, press forward. Now look at this. This is the wrong way. This is holding my shoulders stable. That's what I want to encourage you today with this video, is keeping those shoulders down your back, hugging into your midline. And you can take this concept with you when you're on the computer, when you're driving. So many of us are hunched forward. Even bench presses. If you're bench pressing and you're bench pressing some weight and you're not conscious about keeping those shoulders stable and locked down, then you're actually building the muscles in improper aligned position. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. 1 more. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to switch stance so I can stretch the other leg out. I'm going to go forward for a little bit more tension on this one. And now I'm going to lift the bar up overhead, keeping the shoulders down. So I'll show you the wrong way. This you don't want to do. Keep the shoulders down and the neck nice and long. Inhale and then exhale. Now, when you're really conscious of your movement, you can feel your core working. Fingertips are long. The key is length and precision with your movement. 3 more. Last one. And then we're going to give it a nice stretch. Lift up here. And now allow the arms to soften. Lift up the chest. And just take 1 deep breath here. Exhale, step back and come out of it nice and easy. If your shoulders are a bit tighter, hold on to the widest part. Gonna reach forward, gonna do the same stretch. Lifting up. And now I'm gonna lean into it because I have a little more openness maybe than most. Although, see where you're at. Maybe I don't. Whatever it is, you wanna feel connected in your core. You don't want to feel compression on your lower back. You don't want the shoulders up to your ears. And if you're holding your breath, then it's too much. You can always quickly come out of it by stepping back. And then you're out of it. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today. I hope that some of this information helped you. And we'll see you next time with your Pilates Studio Pro. Aloha.